Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of Kenshi, where in the last episode we just picked up all these guys to add to our workforce. So now Ozzy can go back into that group. He can go back on his jobs for the time being. Gary can go back to bodyguarding Ozzy. All right, so we've got to organise all these guys now and set up their jobs. So Worky, I'm going to take you off of the iron. Buildy, take you off the iron as well. Blades can come off the iron. And actually, I'm going to put Blades on the stone for a little bit. I'm going to take her off the weaponsmith just for a bit so that we need quite a few iron plates to get this second iron refinery up and running, and she's using them all. We're also trying to get some more power up and running. So just temporarily I'm taking her off of the smithing. Cookie can now come off of the silo. Now he is only on one of the wheat farms. Should be on all three. She is. Logan. All right. Logan's been too busy farming really to do any medical. Hasn't even done a single one. I think Ozzy can get to doing some farming when he's around. And I guess I'll put him on there for the time being at the end of that. Okay. Duds. Okay. Duds can stay on the clothing. I suppose I'll leave you on the loom after that, if there is no cloth. All right, so now the new guys. So let's go through their inventories. All right, now we don't have any bolts at the moment, but that's okay. I'll divvy up these crossbows. He can have one of those. He can have one of these. Pop that in there. We can give him that. Suppose he can have those. This little first aid kit can go in the shop counter. All right. Okay, so you can go on iron. And you can go into that group. And you got to switch back between the squads when you move them around to reset this list. All right, so now we've got Soto. So let's go through Soto's inventory. Soto can have one of these. We don't have any first aid in there, so Soto can have one of those for the time being. We'll pop that in there. You can have that. And yeah, I think Gary's got a bunch of stuff. Where are you, Gary? Yeah. Inventory. Right, that's better. Okay, so yep, you can have those. You can have some sandals. Duds has been making some tuggle musts. Not very good quality at the moment, but it's better than nothing. Alright, so Stoto can also be doing iron. Actually, okay, that's copper. There is more iron around here. That one's iron. Put you on that iron as a backup as well. And the same with you. Alright, so Soto can go in there now. Put you on sneak. Alright. Ruka. Go through your stuff. Alright. Gary. Ruka. And have one of those. I'd rather you had sandals at the moment than these heavy boots. And you can have one of these. These are pretty bad quality, but that's okay. Alright, so you can also be on iron detail. Pop you up there. So we've got 3, 4. Alright, so flip between them. Hot longs should be on rescue and medic. You can also have some of these. One of these. We'll put that in there. You can have a Tuggelmust, Tugelmust. You can also be on iron detail. And you can go up there. All right. Meow. Give Meow some gear. Duds. All right. Duds can make a couple more pairs of sandals. Them at the top of the list. All right. So, Meow. Meow can have one of those. Meow. Go on the grain silo. Now, these guys, these shack, they have a penalty for farming. And do want these guys helping out on the farms. But they've like I think it's a 20% penalty of farming. Farming's the one thing that they can fail. And so by getting her on the silo, which only has room for one worker at a time, if she's just working that, that is going to raise up her farming skill. And then when she's got her farming skill up a little bit, then we can move her onto the farms. Get that going a bit better. All right, so that's Meow. Okay, Otto. Your inventory. You can have one of these. Put that in there. You can have that. Have one of these. You can have one of these. And you can be full-time on a fabric loom. And there's nothing else to do. You can do building materials. Okay. So I'll move you across. Yeah, these two guys, Kang and Rain. They're a bit better at combat right off the bat. So let's check their gear. All right, you can have that. Okay. Actually going to give that stuff to somebody else. So you can have that. Have one of these. Actually, you can have that one. It's a little bit better. Suppose you can keep those boots for now. All right. You are going to be on copper detail over here. One more. And have that one. Have one of these. And I suppose these guys can just go straight up. All right. Aussie. Okay. Aussie can have that. Hang can have that. All right. Now, Hang can also be on copper detail for the moment. Let's see. Yeah, buildy. Where do I put those samurai pants? Okay. Buildy can have the samurai pants. The main reason being is with his leg, that will get wear and tear. And these, out of what we've got so far, I think these give sort of probably the best leg coverage. So maybe that'll make his leg last a bit longer. Okay. So let's put that in there. Somebody not have pants. Meow. Not have a wakizashi. All right. Keep that for the time being. All right. Well, I guess you can have these instead of that. All right. Let's just select everybody. We'll sneak on. Put everyone at high speed. Make sure all of these are turned off. All right. And everyone can get to work. Now, got any iron in here? We don't. Speed things up a bit. Looks like we have hungry bandits. All right, select everyone. Jobs off. Let's drag them inside. All right. That's a black dragon guy. Finish him off. What's our prisoner looking like? Getting a bit hungry. Let's check our food. All right, food is a bit empty. Let's take a couple of those. Pop them in there. Gary can have that one. Right, prison's got plenty. These guys, slave mongers. All right, nobody's unconscious. At least none of our guys. Okay. All right, so Aussie's got some stuff to offload. All the leather. Pop that stuff in there. And okay. I think I'll give the first backpack to Meow. She's carrying straw. All right. Okay, we do have Trader. Let's grab all this stuff. Soto. Oh, Soto has. We didn't have sandals. Meow. Meow can have sandals. Might keep a couple of these rusted junk ones. All right, let's sell off this stuff. All right, what do you got? How much cash have we got? I suppose we'll grab books. That's all we really want from you. So make sure Gary has food. Let's put these books in here now. All right. This still needs quite a few plates. Let's that one, that needs plates as well. I'm going to pause that. All right. I want that storage box built. The first of these plates. Now these guys, because they're all new, all their labouring skills are all at level 1. So their production is going to be slow for a little bit. Let's have a look at Meow though. Look how quickly Meow's farming is going up just by using the silo. And we're a bit low on power as well, so these machines are not operating at full strength. I just want one of these iron plates. I suppose I could have bought a couple of plates off the trader. It doesn't matter though. As I get one of these plates though, give it to Buildy. And make sure that he builds that storage so that these guys, who look like they're done, they can't do anything because they've got nowhere to store their copper. Right, now they're at it. Okay. Alright, looks like Dud's finished the queue. So, let's go back. Tagelmas, repeat queue. Get you pumping those out. Okay, so who didn't have shoes now? Otto. Otto and Rain. Okay. Rain can come over. I don't think he's close enough. Right. You can have those. And go back on your job. Kang can keep those boots, I think. With these sandals. I suppose you can have a standard quality one. I'm not going to bother changing out these until I start getting some good ones. So Duds is just getting started on his smithing career. Alright, need this up and running, but we are a bit low on power, a bit low on wind at the moment, which is slowing things down. Alright, so we do have our storm house there. Not going to build anything else there just yet. So I want all the iron plates to go into this. Alright, so I'm just going to let this run for a little bit. Till we've got enough resources, we get this up and running, unless anything else happens. Let's just check. All right, we've got 4 days till prayer day and nothing else on the horizon. Doesn't mean that we won't get wandering bands of starving bandits or dust bandits. But, all right, it's going to be a slow grind to get this second iron refinery up and running. Because we can only put one person on that at a time. So I'll pause the video and I'll let it run and I'll come back in a moment unless anything happens that's interesting while we're waiting. So I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, so got the second refinery up and running. These guys, the new guys, we will add that to their queue. So this should get the iron plates going a little bit quicker. will put Meow on iron as well. Actually, I might just have a mining iron if there's no milling to do. All right. Our food is looking pretty good. So Cookie can take a break from cooking. I think we're going to go for let's get the light wind generator. And let's go for some battery power. We'll go for exterior lighting, indoor lighting, light post. See how you go with that for a moment. All right, so got a bunch of toggle musts here. So Aussie, come off your job. We'll go sell a couple of these. These first ones not really worth a lot. But they're quick and easy to get that armor smithing experience up. And I choose those. We're in a dusty area. It'll give some protection against dust storms. We'll take the leather. Buildy. Sell these. Sorry, not Buildy. Gary. I'll hold off on the books for now. I want to get more backpacks for the new guys. So let's take a run back into the hub. And just come straight up here. Okay. Do have 2 backpacks. All right, we'll take those. Let's see here. Maybe I get the first one to Stoto. It's doing the using the hemp loom. And the hemp takes up a fair bit of inventory space. All right, you can have that one. Then I guess who's got the first one? No one else. All right, Human. Aussie, back on your jobs. All right, I think I'm going to cancel that one. And we will get Buildy doing we need the electrical components for that. Okay, so we will go into crafting and put our electrical bench up here. Storage, electricals, that over here. see. Okay, so that takes iron plates. That one takes iron plates. Okay, so get another storm house on the way as well. Building that in the meantime. So check our iron situation. All right, it's starting to get back up there. So I'll wait till we've built up a few more power appliances. See, our power's fine, but the wind does die down now and then. But those smaller wind generators have a more consistent output. They don't put out as much. They only put out half as much power, but they're more have a better consistency of power. So we'll put in a couple of those, and we'll put in a couple of batteries down here. But get these electronics happening first. Let's have a look how we're doing in here. We're starting to make some more standard grade ones. Not going to get him started on the leather until he starts producing specialist grade Tugglemus. We don't have a lot of leather in this area, only what we've been buying right from the start. Okay, so that is finished. All right, I guess Rain, you can be making electronics. All right, Buildy. Start doing wind generator down here. And it's going to take a little while. Get those electrical components up. All right, Duds is pumping these out pretty fast. All right, so once I've got that built, I'll start building some batteries down here as well. So when the wind does die down a bit, at least we'll have some power stored in batteries. They also take the electrical components. So that's going to take a little while. And they also take quite a few iron plates. So I think I'll wait till I've got a couple of these up and a couple of batteries before I put blades back onto smithing. But Duds is churning these out pretty fast. We've got a high grade one. So he's getting up there. Let's check Meow. The farming skill is getting up there. And all of these new guys, the Shek characters, they all suck at labouring. But they can't really fail at mining. Just takes them a bit longer to level up. And looks like we have dust bandits. Let's grab everybody. Let's send everyone in here. And because everybody has wakasashis, they do have an indoor bonus. Just going to grab this sneak experience until they come in here, if they do come in here. Doesn't look like they're going to. Alright. Let's just attack these guys. Yeah, we can come in, try and drag them inside. Alright. Dust Bandit raid has been defeated. So, okay. That is probably going to do it for this episode. So, if you did enjoy this video, then please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.